All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get the rest of these notes finished up. So again, we're going to highlight bases in our pink. We're going to highlight our x changes, in green, and our y changes in blue, and any multipliers or dividers in yellow. So my base is 3/2. I have some changes in my x, got some changes in my y's, but I don't have a multiplier. So I need -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Remember, fractions are just division problems surrounded by parentheses. So 0.44, 0.67, anything to the 0 is 1, 1.5, and I believe the next one should be, 2.25. I know my face is kind of in the way, so there we go. So I've got some green. So remember, we're going to do the opposite. So I'm going to actually take x plus 4. So -2 plus 4 is 2. -1 plus 4 is 3. 0 plus 4 is 4. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 2 plus 4 is 6. Then in my blue, I'm going to take my y's -5. So 0.44 minus 5 is -4.56. 0.67 minus 5 is -4.33. 0.67 minus 5, no, I just did that, I'm sorry. 1 minus 5 is 4, -4, excuse me. 1.5 minus 4, sorry, we're actually subtracting 5. -2.25 minus 5 is -2.75. So we said that my asymptote follows with my any going downs or going up, yk value. So since I start down at 5, my asymptote should be y equals 5. -5, excuse me, because we went down. Now I'm going to pop my points in purple. So +2 down almost to 5, barely there, barely a little bit more. 4, -4. 5, -3.5, 1, 2, 3.5. And 6, -2.75. 6, 1, -2.75. So then we're going to go ahead and connect our dots. My domain is all real numbers. My range is y is greater than -5. As x continues to grow, so does my graph. As x continues to decrease, it goes off towards -5. And my intercept does not show up, so we're going to have to calculate it. So 3/2, 0, what did I say, -4? Poop. Okay, I don't know why it's doing the purple. Stop. -5. So first I have to take 0 minus 4, which is -4. So 3/2, so -4 minus 5. Which is a really tiny number, -5 more, -4.8. Which is really close to 0. Or I'm sorry, close to our -5. It's even closer than what I already had. Whew, I could not imagine trying to graph that one. That's really tough. All right, so let's get out our highlighter. Got a multiplier, I've got my base, and I've got some exchange. Ooh, that wasn't the color I wanted. I'm trying to not draw on my coordinate grid this time. Trying is going to be the keyword. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So 4 to the -2 is going to give me 0.06. 4 to the -1 is going to give me 0.25. See, I don't understand. It's like something's clicking my mouse. Maybe my computer's put the fan on my computer. See if that helps cool it down a little bit. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. Anything to 0 is 1. 4 to the 1st is 4, and 4 squared is 16. So then we're going to go ahead and change. Now, I do have x's and I do have y's. So we're going to do the x's first. I see -2, so I'm going to do the opposite and take x plus 2. So -2 plus 2 is 0. -1 is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my y's, and since it's a multiplier now, I'm going to change to a golden. Can you see this okay? That's not bad. We're going to do that golden color to indicate our yellow. So I'm going to take all of my y values, and I'm going to take my y values times -2 that's in front. So 0.06 times -2 is -0.12. 0.25 times -2 is -0.5. 1 times -2 is -2. 4 times -2 is -8. And 16 times -2 is -32. Now, we will not be able to graph that point, and that's okay. I did not have a k value, so my asymptote is just simply at 0. Let's go ahead and plot my points now. So 0, really, really tiny. 1, barely any bit bigger. Oh, oops, I'm going. Hey, negatives, I should be slightly below this because I'm all negative. 2 is at -2, so -1, -2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then obviously that 32, which there's no way I can graph that. What is going on? I'm wondering if something to do with my processor not running quickly enough, I think, is what's causing my issue, because it's toasty at school because we have no air conditioning. So that's probably what the issue is. So I might have to call it after we do this and wait until I bring my cooling pad back in. All right, let's go ahead and do our domain. All real numbers again. This time my y's are not greater, they're actually below. So y is smaller than 0 because we're hanging upside down. As my x's continue to grow, they continue to grow, but they continue to grow in a negative fashion, to the point where they're going off to negative infinity. As my x's start to decrease, they go towards 0. And my intercept is 0, -0.12. All right, there we go, guys. Have a wonderful afternoon.